Hey guys, and welcome to Infinifactory. Infinifactory is a game where we must please our alien overlords. The game begins as a simple contractor is driving to work. He starts hearing weird sounds and seeing weird lights. And doesn't know what to do. He's driving and he is God. So we have arrived in an odd looking building. We were just driving our truck. Oof. Some kind of scan. Some kind of space suit. Oh. Man. Weird.
Ni hao.
Huh?
Hola.
Not following.
Hello.
Oh, hello. I see what. You speak our language. That has to be good. Someone around here has to be able to give me directions out of here. Okay. So the gameplay is quite simple. You place blocks and climb on them. You can also climb on blocks this direction as well. So it's quite interesting. So there's two ways to do this. You could do it like that, or I still have my space, but I'll show you better here. So there's several ways to play. You could climb out like that, climb out like this, or you could just do something like that. The game is open to however you want to solve the puzzles. There is a bit of an efficiency factor, but it's all up to you how you want to solve them. Oh, a person! They might be able to give us directions out of here. Hello? Hello?
I'm in control. This is my dream. I can wake up at any time.
Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Hello?
I'd like to wake up now. Oh God! What was that? This isn't real. This is just a dream. I'm in control. Jesus! That must be a 30-foot drop. This is just a dream. Time to wake up.
Ew. So she didn't survive. So yeah, in fact, oops, I always forget. The sound's always loud at that point, so I apologize. Infinifactory has a very deep story, and it's a very interesting little game. So, the way the game works is you have basic blocks, they come out, and you enter them into the machine. Once you have fulfilled your quota and have fed the requisite number of blocks to the machine, you are allowed to continue. So, the conveyors are very basic and quite easy to use. So, place one and go straight across for the most efficient build. And you can hold F and then the machine will go quicker if you want to save time. So, if you don't have a straight path like our last one, we can just rotate our blocks and do it like that. So if we continue and we play without rotating our blocks, it will just go off the path and nothing will get done. So you must make sure you rotate the blocks. If you follow the arrows, you'll never have trouble. So we have no arrows, so we know that it's quickly and easily going to make it into the button. So now we have a choice between two doors. This one, I choose this door. No? Let me through. Ooh. Good choice. Just kidding, I knew that was there. That's pretty cool though that some people are ejected into space. People who obviously don't succeed the training. Now we have the one and the only, the alien overlords. Oh, and I recommend you put on voice captions. You will see why. Fanfare plays. Fanfare intensifies. I just find the subtitles quite funny. By the way, at this point our movement is totally locked. Ooh, here comes the queen. The queen of the people. Alien people. Vampire is now obscenely intense. So we assume this is a queen of some sort. Sorry, my friend, I didn't quite make out what you were trying to say there. Ah! So we find ourselves in a room. Got toilet paper here. We got a little bit of a toilet, some water, and some food pellets. I prefer the red ones myself. But we can enter the first puzzle. So the first puzzle is rather simple. Oops, I should have actually shown you how it works. So there's 3 parts of solution. There's cycles, which is the amount of time it took to complete the game. There's footprints, which is how much movement you really had to do to complete the level. And then there's blocks. Blocks is generally going to be like, as long as your cycles are low, your blocks are likely going to be low, unless you wasted blocks somewhere. It's more important in later levels, not important here. So also footprints, you can have an extremely low footprint score, but it doesn't really work very well for Let's Playing or for tutorials. So for the most part, I'm just going to go up, because that's the easiest way to see it. So we have 3 blocks, and they must go into the correct compartment. So if you look here, black and black, but we also don't want to interrupt any of our other thing. Oh, am I too far away? Yes, so. So, want to make sure we place everything we need to. Is this where? Yeah. Rotate. Anywhere where you see an arrow, rotate. I recommend doing all your rotations last. So the second one, we need to go across here, so we're going to have to cross this one. So I recommend doing this one next. Whenever you have a cross, I recommend doing it next. Also, I don't recommend having stuff too close to each other, but there's no other way really to feed this in. Okay, now we'll do our last rotation. And lastly, we need to do this one. So, actually we can reduce our cycle. Oh no, I don't think we can turn this one, yeah. So we can't turn that one, so we have to use this way. So we want to reduce our cycles as low as possible. So we want to use as little of area as we could. So, and straight in. So make sure, double check all your things are good, and you should be good to go. So everything goes into the correct receptacles. We don't got any errors. So all blocks go in correctly, and we get our final score. So quite good. I'm not sure what going up in the air, how it affects your footprint score, but I'm not that worried about it. So I'm mostly just worried about solving the puzzles. So that's our first puzzle complete. We get some information. So Conveyor's most common tool used in construction factories have one person moving blocks with the least amount of effort, followed by deleted, and should be not deleted under any circumstances. So our second area introduces us with another interesting mechanic, welding. So we want to weld blocks. So then they want them in line. Yep, they're in line. Okay. Again, not that worried about my footprint score. Okay. So if you check your block list, we're not using a downwards welder. We're just using the outwards welder, and we don't need area select either. So place our platforms. Place. Oops. Oh, whatever. I'll just rotate them. Okay. Welders will not work unless they're aligned. Exactly as so. Okay, and we also need a conveyor. Like so. So now, as we saw here, when two blocks meet, they'll be welded together and they will be permanently stuck together. If these are not stuck together, it will not consider it as a completed block. So you want to make sure they're welded together. So we go through. And we are completed. So gives you kind of an idea of how the game works. So if you think this is a game you think you'll find interesting, I definitely encourage you to come pick it up. So this was Infinifactory. I was the Greenling, and thank you for watching.